Hey guys, what's going on? This is Sticky Trash. I've had a lot of people recently wanting to know what graphics card they should put into their new builds. And with the shortages, I wanted to be able to give you a way to enhance what you guys already have in your systems with a little bit of overclocking. So today I'm going to walk you through MSI Afterburner and how you can safely overclock your own graphics card at home. So if you guys find this video useful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section with how many frames you gained in your favorite game. So I have told you to download MSI Afterburner and Heaven Benchmark. So make sure you have those two files downloaded before you start this. But we're going to open up MSI Afterburner. You'll get a little warning screen, which you actually can't see right now. Do you want to open this app? Yes. And this is what you will see. First thing we're going to do is click on this settings button right here. And it'll look just like this. Make sure that you check these boxes next to unlock voltage control and unlock voltage monitoring. Hit apply and then OK. Now what you're going to do is drag these three sliders here all the way to the right. I'm actually on a workstation computer that won't allow me to overclock. So my faders are still grayed out. Yours will not be grayed out at this point. So make sure all of those are maxed out. This will not damage the card in any way. It is meant to go to the very limit of what the card can handle, and that is it. Then you're going to go to where it says core clock, and just to the left, there's a little bar graph. We're going to click on that, and it'll open up this curve. In the top right of this window, there's a OC scanner. I'm going to click on that, and it'll open up another window. And then we're going to go ahead and click scan. Once again, on my screen, it'll tell you that it failed. Yours will go through a process of scans. I believe it's 4 different scans. So this is going to take 15 to 20 minutes. Just let it go. After it's done scanning, you're going to go to this window, hit save, and 1. This is going to save it to the first profile, and then you're going to click apply as well. Then you can come in and test this. I've never seen one of these fail, but it's always good just to double check. You should get, I believe the minimum is like 70%, but you should be at least at 90. Once that's finished, we're going to start working with the core clock, or actually the memory clock, sorry. Which that is where we will need the Heaven Benchmark. When you open up Heaven Benchmark, you'll get a window just like this. You're going to want your settings to be custom. DirectX 11, I use Ultra, normal tessellation, disabled these two, anti-aliasing 8 times. Make sure the full screen checkbox is not checked. You want it to not be full screen. And then whichever resolution you're running, I'm running a 1080p resolution monitor right now. Go ahead and click run. This is going to take a little bit to load up, but once it finishes loading, we'll have a moving video you'll see. Keep MSI Afterburner over this. And we're going to work with the memory clock. So I always start my memory clocks at least 200. So I'm going to type in 200, hit enter, and then apply. Once again, you'll notice mine goes back to 0. Yours will not do that. So we'll start at 200. And what you're going to start looking for is what they call artifacting. This is when you'll start to see multicolored, usually greenish flickers in the screen. And it's pretty noticeable. So if you just keep looking around the video that you're watching here and increasing this by 50 megahertz at a time. So I start at 200. You most likely won't see any artifacting at 200. So go to 250, then 300, 350, and so on. Once you do start to see artifacting, what you're going to want to do is go back 50 megahertz. If you look around and still see maybe a little bit, go back even more, but always go down about 50 megahertz at a time. Once you have that maxed out, go ahead and hit apply and save that onto 2. So now what these profiles allow you to do is you could set your graphics back to default, and This way you can overclock only for gaming, or you could set a different overclock for maybe if you're trying to edit something and you find a better way that your graphics card will run for that. You can have multiple profiles. It's pretty convenient. If you guys want to go in here and mess around with the core clock yourself, you can do the same thing I was telling you about artifacting, is just continue to go with the core clock up. And you might end up shutting the program down. It might even shut the computer down, but it won't damage the card. It'll restart your computer, and once you come back up, because you set profiles, it will have a default. So you'll come in, it won't be overclocked, and then you can go back to 1 or 2 and start from where you left off. So enjoy, guys.